You've spent money and you've done surveys and you've run ads to find your technicians and you found them. Now what do you do when it comes to hiring them?
Well, I can tell you the one thing that I have found successful is whoever's doing the hiring, whether that's the owner or a manager, you give them a line that they can get you at any time of the day. I would give them my cell phone. Now I have a hiring manager that they have a direct line to them. But you got to act quickly. You know, if I get an application in that I like, I will call that person as soon as I see it. You got to be fast. Top technicians aren't going to last long. So if you see somebody that comes across the line, number one, you want to be able to give them a line that they can talk to somebody right away. Mm-hmm. Call or text me today, you know, and if it's not you, because the bigger shops, you may not be the one that's actually doing the hiring. Mm-hmm. You may have somebody, but they better be available in a pretty wide range of time. And I would say that, you know, it's probably going to be, you know, maybe an hour or two even after work to be able to contact somebody so that they can get an interview set up right away. Now, the other thing on interviews that I like to do is I like to qualify people in that first interview. I don't care what their resume says, how much experience they have. By asking some key questions right in that first phone call, I'm going to know if I want to interview this person face to face. You want to definitely talk to references when you're hiring. You know, obviously, if somebody's leaving a place, you may not be able to talk to that owner. But if any of the employees do know that this person's known, you might want to talk to those employees. If they're like an old boss or a manager or something, I'll ask them, so, you know, being his old boss, what would you suggest to them that they might improve about themselves? Mm-hmm. And I'm not asking them, you know, would you hire them back or anything like that? Because some people won't answer those questions. You'd be amazed at what's legal for them to answer. Now, you really need to check with an attorney to find out what you actually can ask and what they can answer. But if you ask those questions, they're more personal things about what they thought of the person, not just like, oh yeah, he's a good guy, oh yeah, he's a good technician, but starting to ask some different questions that what do you think about them, or what might they want to improve about themselves? You'd be amazed at what you'll find out. I want to get to know this technician. I want to ask questions that aren't easy to answer because I want to see how they answer them. I want to see what their tone is about the way they answer them. If they're short with me, you know, if they're bad mouthing the last people they worked for, those are things that are kind of indicators that there might be something there that I don't want to deal with. So the interview process is really important in your hiring, is asking the right questions. It's one of the things that we teach at Victory. And in today's world, it's so important.